If you're getting my voice and screen, those are attending in online. 50. Guys, please confirm to me. All of you are getting my voice and screen. Those are attending in online. Am I audible? Am I audible, guys? All of you, please confirm to me. All of you are getting my voice and screen. Those are attending in online. Guys, please everybody answer for me. All of you are getting my voice and screen. Am I audible? Right. Right, sir. And so what we completed there in the last session. So I think so we are discussing about the differences between Java and others. And one more thing. All right, sir. So notes is given in our document. This is regularly we are watching this document. There I'm giving 10 a.m. notes and 11:30 a.m. notes. Both are available in our document. Okay. So try to use this link to access that 10 a.m. classroom notes. Everybody. All right. And I think all of you are attended today the 10 a.m. class. Any of you are not attended? Please recognize this. It's mandatory. These 11:30 classes are one or two topics only, but your regular time for your entire course is what there 10 o'clock. So must attend for the 10 o'clock class. Today onwards, I started important content like what there language fundamentals, building blocks for programming. If you want to understand programming in a clear-cut manner, you should know that language fundamentals. So without failure, try to attend for it. So this 11:30 classes we are going to finish very soon. Once if I complete it, I will not continue this 11:30 classes there. After some period of time, I'll start advanced Java for the package people, right? But you must attend the classes at 10 o'clock. Link also we are given. Now try to recognize this now. Okay, fine. And all right, sir. Now let's move on to the point now. And the differences between Java and others, almost all. How many differences we completed there? 7 differences here we completed. Today, Max, I'm going to finish this total topic. Then after that, I will a bit earlier mode. I will complete today's class also, and tomorrow I will start a new topic in our content. Okay, let's move on to the point here. In the differences between Java and others, how many differences we completed so far? 7 number of differences we completed. Can you tell me what is the first one? What is the first one? C and C++ are static programming languages, but Java is what? Dynamic programming language. Preprocessor is required in C and C++. Preprocessor does not required in Java. C and C++ are platform dependent programming languages, but Java is what? Platform independent programming languages. Next one is what? Pointers are not required. Pointers are required in C, C++, but pointers are not required in Java. Next one, multiple inheritance is not possible in Java. Of course, it is possible in C++, it is possible in Python. Leave it. Next one is after that. All right, constructors, point note, destructors are required in C++, but destructors are not required in Java. Then apart from this, call by value and call by reference both are possible in C and C++, but Java is following only call by value parameter passing mechanism. Is it? Only these are the points we understood clearly. Two more points, last 2 points. By this total points is going to be completed. Now let's come for the points here. Operator overloading is not possible in Java. That's it. Operator overloading is not possible in Java. Clear? Fine. What is an operator overloading? First of all, we have to understand it. What is an operator overloading? Right. And right. Just 2 minutes of time, guys. Then I want to give some information to you. Then after that, I will talk about this punch. Just 1 minute. All of you are having mobile phones, right? 1 minute. Open your mobile phones and open your internet connection. 1 minute. Everybody, take your mobile phones. Open your internet. Connect with internet. I think by default connected, right? All right. Go to the Play Store. Play Store. Everybody, go to the Play Store. Online people also. Everybody. Okay. Play Store. In a Play Store, search for Classroom. Google Classroom. App name is Google Classroom. Classroom. App name. Google Classroom. Okay. Classroom. Have searched for it. All right. Try to install it. Classroom app is the right in the Play Store. Have you identified? Just click on it. Install it. If you have already installed it, it's okay. If you have not installed it, now we can install it. It's a matter of 1 minute, not more than that. Have you installed it? When you installed it, it is asking about the classroom code or not. Open it. After installation of it, just open it. Open it. Okay. If you open that, there it is asking about join classroom, some option, I think so. Yes, sir. What is that option? Join class. Or if we see any plus symbol, click on it. There it will asking about. It is asking about what there? Join class. Don't select create class. As a trainer, I will create a class. As a student, you have to join for the class. There is an option like what there? Join class. Yes, sir. All of you are following or not? Have you seen that join class option? Or at least enter class code option? What option we got? Class code. Enter class code option. Class code option is available. Now try to click on it. There enter this class code. There enter this class code. This is a class code. Enter it. K5UDPTF class code. This class code you have to enter. Okay. Have you entered it? Okay. Next one. Maybe next button or open button, whatever. Maybe click on it. If you click on it, I'm going to close this class code. All of you have taken this class code? Take this. At least better to write in our notes session if it is possible. It will be useful for you throughout. So why I'm creating this one, this channel, this is a channel between you and me. If I want to interact with you on immediately within 1 minute, if I want to say some information to you, this is the best channel. Immediately, if I post something, within a minute of time, you will get a notification. If you watch that notification, then we can understand what I'm passing in. Maybe in some technical related things I may post, maybe about our classes. All of a sudden, if you want to stop the class there, all of a sudden, might be you are coming to this location from different places now. If I want to give one immediate message there, I can give that. Or else maybe any technical things if I want to talk with you, I can send a post. So then better to have it. That is a direct interaction between you and me. Understand it clearly. Yes, sir. All of you taking this class, coach? Can I close it? All right, sir. If I close this, already I created some post previously. Have you seen any post? Or else have you opened it? Have you seen this part? Have you seen this part? Where might be already some post might be existed. Okay, no issues. Available or not available? Yesterday I given this post, I think so. Tomorrow I'm going to start language fundamentals topic in core Java class at 10 a.m. Please attend the class without failure. That message I given yesterday. All of you have seen that? Yes, sir. Now get testing point of view. I'm giving a message to you, then hear itself. Of course, I can do through that my mobile phone there. Okay. Just like this, some message here I'm providing here. Try to check it. In your mobile phone, have you got any notification? I created a post. If you join with it, you'll get a notification. That's it. So just for the sake of communication, I created this one. Don't misuse it. Only for technical aspects only I'm creating it. If I want to talk with you immediately, so I'm using this. Try to recognize this clearly. Okay. As much as possible, if I identify any useful information to you, I'm going to send that. The mainly purpose is what there. If I want to give some notifications to you clearly, there I want to give some posts. Now try to recognize it. Everybody must have this app. Okay. Right, sir. Okay, sir. I want to see this in the web. That means inside the system, not on mobile phones. And before that, one more point. Can I close this? Okay. Now see this. All of you know. And people are saying to me, sir, this document is not open in my mobile phone. This document. Some people are saying that. But I'm telling to you, if it is not open in our browser, in a mobile browser, what I'm telling to you, try to install Docs app, Google Docs app in our mobile phone. Through that you can open this link, then it will open. Are you getting it or not? What I'm telling to you. What software we have to install there? What app you have to install? Google Docs app you have to install. Then open this in our mobile phone also. This is going to be open. Right, sir? Next one is after that. What I'm telling to you. If you want to open this in like where there in my desktop, not in mobile phone, sir. Of course, you are able to get notice in mobile phone. If you want to open the same Google Classroom in my desktop, what I have to do there? Simple. I'll give a process to you. Now try to understand it. Open your Gmail ID. Open your Gmail. There, at right side topmost corner, dots are available. Don't search in mobile phone. In our system, I'm telling that dots are available. What are these dots? Actually, Google Apps. Open it. Scroll down. Here we are getting an app. What is this app there now? Classroom app. Just open it. When we open it now, we are able to get, see, I created so many classrooms there. That's why this panel is available like this. But there we can see empty panel. There we can see plus a symbol. What symbol we identified there? Plus symbol. There if we click on this plus symbol, it is asking about two things. What are the two things? No, join class, create class. Join class and create class. Okay. Your responsibility is what? Join class. Already created class there for it. Join class we have to create. Okay. Click on this join class. It is asking about what their class code. If you enter that class code, their join button will come. If you click on this join button, automatically there what we are able to get there, this we are able to get. Or else maybe this we are able to get. Only this panel here we are able to get. Open it. If you open it now, their messages here we are able to get. That's it. Okay. Now this is the clear cut information here. What I'm telling you, try to recognize this. Just I'm going to delete it. That post, I created that post there. I want to delete it. Don't worry. It's okay, fine. All right, sir. Leave it. Now try to utilize this one for the sake of the technical. Maximum, if I want to pass any message on immediately, I want to use this. Okay, but don't share this information to other persons. Even if you share it, nothing is going to be happen there. But max, for the sake of you, I want to talk with you in some situations, so I want to give that information to you clearly. Okay, right, sir. Now move on to the content. No, operator overloading is not possible in Java. Operator overloading is not possible in Java. But first of all, what is an operator overloading? From where we are getting this operator overloading? All the points here we have to understand. See this one. Java is an object-oriented programming language or not? Java is what there? An object-oriented programming language. First of all, tell me, before this Java, object-oriented programming language, before this, when a programming language is an object-oriented programming language, You know already that if any programming language allows its applications to represent data in the form of objects by following, come on, object oriented features called by following object oriented features, then that programming language is called an object oriented programming language. Okay, fine. This is the meaning of this object oriented programming language. That's okay, fine. If any programming language allows its applications to represent data in the form of objects by following the object oriented features, then that programming language is called an object oriented programming language. Clear? There are 7 object oriented features. What are the 7 object oriented features there? Now tell me, first one is what? Class. Everybody. Second one is what there? Object. Third one is what there? Come on, encapsulation. Next one is what there? Abstraction. Then after this, inheritance. Last one is what there? Polymorphism. Last one is what there? Polymorphism. That's it. So these are, right, sir? Something else is missing there. Last one is what there? Message passing. That's it. But actually, message passing, people are not including that. But we are going to see that even this content also now. Clear? In the case of this multiple inheritance, we started the conversation with what their inheritance content. But now I required polymorphism. What I required now? Polymorphism. What exactly the meaning of polymorphism? What is polymorphism? Right. One thing I'm telling to you, observe carefully. Polymorphism is a Greek word. Polymorphism is what there? Is a Greek word, not English word. Where poly means many and morphism means structures or forms. All right, here the definition is what? If one thing exists in more than one form, if one thing exists in more than one form, then it is called polymorphism. If one thing exists in more than one form, then it is called what there? Polymorphism. All of you are getting it or not? This is the meaning of like what there? Polymorphism. That's okay, fine. All right, sir. Number of examples I can say about this polymorphism. More and more number of examples. One example, one simple example here. Try to understand it clearly. Observe carefully. Core Java we are learning now. Core Java. That one thing I said to you, one thing is exists in more than one form. Core Java is one thing. Two cases I'm telling to you. Try to recognize the two cases now. Durgasoft is an organization, is an institute. In Durgasoft, case number 1, Core Java is a subject which is dealt by or taught by one faculty, only one faculty. For example, case 1, only one faculty is for Core Java class. Okay. Second case, Core Java is a subject that is taken by 5 faculty members, their individual batches, their own batches, 5 batches, 5 Core Java batches. Two cases are available in Durgasoft. As you are the student, which case is a flexible for you? Core Java by one faculty, Core Java individual batches by 5 faculty members. Which one is more flexible as you want to join for Core Java? Is it one faculty or 5 faculties? 5 faculty is more flexible. So I'm not saying that single batch dealt by 5 faculty members. 5 faculty members are having their own individual batches, but subject is Core Java. Core Java one faculty at one time, Core Java second faculty other time, Core Java third faculty other time, Core Java other faculty other time. 5 subjects, 5 separate batches. End to end they will discuss their own batches. Now, as you're the student, which one is more flexible for you? If you think about it, okay, I will talk about it now. If you take the case number one, core Java taught by one faculty, only one faculty. If it is a case, as you are the student, you will come to that faculty class. If you are interested that class, if you satisfy that demo classes, is okay. You can join with him. In the case, if you are not satisfied with him, but you have a condition, your parents said to you, you must join at Durgasoft only. Don't go for outside of Durgasoft. But inside the Durgasoft, only one faculty. But unfortunately, you didn't like that classes. Demo classes you attended there, but you are not interested. You are not satisfied. Do you have any other alternative? By force. By force. You have to join with that class or not? But your parents are given restriction. You must join in Durgasoft only. But in Durgasoft, only one faculty is not good. But still, you have to join with that class or not? But you don't have any alternative for it. You don't have any other option. So without having flexibility, you're not having flexibility, but with the force, by force, you are joined with the classes. This is case number one. No flexibility, restriction. Case number two, same core Java. How many faculty members are available? 5 faculty members. First, we will see the demo class of one faculty, first faculty. If you like him, then you may join with him. If you don't like this, then we have an alternative. You may go to the second faculty demo class. There you can check your status. Still not satisfied, you can go to the third faculty, fourth faculty, fifth faculty. See all the demo classes. Finally, we can compare where you are comfortable, identified. Then you can join with him. Now this is more flexibility. Yes, sir. If one thing is available in multiple forms, more flexibility. If one thing is available in only one form, less flexibility, no flexibility. That means if one thing is available in more forms, core Java taught by multiple faculty members, it is a flexibility for you. You can check the demo classes, then you can decide. If one faculty is not, then you may go with what their other faculty. Get my point or not? So this is the flexibility we are getting if one thing is available in a multiple forms. Right or not? So here also the point what I am telling there, the main advantage of the polymorphism, the main advantage of polymorphism is flexibility in Java application development. In Java application development is a flexibility in Java application development. Yes, sir. All of you are getting my point or not? So the main advantage of the polymorphism is flexibility in Java application development. Clear cut information. Okay, fine. Leave this. This is the main advantage of the polymorphism. Right, sir. Okay, fine. How many types of polymorphisms are available? Understand it clearly. There are two types of polymorphisms. What are the two types of polymorphisms? First one is static polymorphism and second one is dynamic polymorphism. There are two types of polymorphism, static polymorphism and dynamic polymorphism. So this is also be called a static binding and a dynamic binding. Right, sir? Static binding, dynamic binding. Polymorphism is nothing but what they're binding. You can understand it clearly. All right. What is static polymorphism? What is dynamic polymorphism? Static polymorphism is what there. If the polymorphism exists at the compilation time, then it is called static polymorphism. If the polymorphism exists at compilation time, then the polymorphism is called static polymorphism. All right. Example for static polymorphism is overloading. Example for static polymorphism is what there? Overloading. Nice. But what about this dynamic polymorphism? Dynamic polymorphism, similar definition. Now tell me, if the polymorphism exists at what time? runtime. If the polymorphism exists at a runtime, if the polymorphism exists at a runtime, then it is called dynamic polymorphism. Then that polymorphism is called as what there? Dynamic polymorphism. Example is what there? Overriding. Overriding is an example for what there? Dynamic polymorphism. All right, sir. Okay, fine. Now here I required operator overloading. So I required overloading. I don't require like what they're overriding as of now. In object orientation, we have a separate topic, polymorphism. There are almost a 3 to 4 days certain we are going to discuss about these concepts there. There I will give the complete elaborated information. But here to complete this difference now, operator overloading is not possible in Java. To understand that point, I need to talk about a little bit about this operator overloading. Okay, right, sir. Next one is observe carefully. After understanding these points, no, there are two types of there are two types of overloadings. There are two types of overloadings. What are the two types of overloadings here? No, understand it clearly. Two types of overloadings. All right, the first one is method overloading. Second one is operator overloading. First one is method overloading. Second one is what there? Operator overloading. Everybody understand it clearly. Now, for example, what is method overloading? Before that, actual requirement is operator overloading, but I want to give a definition for method overloading. Understand it clearly. If we declare more than one method with the same name, and with the different parameter list, then it is called method overloading. Right, sir? All of you understand it clearly? If we declare more than one method with the same name and with the different parameter list, then it is called method overloading. Everybody must give response for it. What is the meaning of method overloading? More than one method, but method name should be same, but parameter list must be different. It is what their method overloading. Examples I'm telling you, try to recognize this. Say for example, I want to take a class calculator, simple class. Here I'm taking the calculator. Okay. Inside this class calculator, I want to take void add method of int I comma int j. Of course, some implementation is available. No need to think about this implementation. Some body we are going to write, not required completely. Just understand this clearly. Right, sir? Void add int I comma int j. Next one is I want to take again void add of float f1 comma float f2. Float f1 comma float f2. Some implementation. For example, void add of string str1 comma string str2, open and closed. Here we can write some content here. All of you understand this clearly? Observe carefully here what we are getting there. Class we have taken calculator, but how many methods here have taken? 3 methods have taken, but all 3 methods are having same name or different name? Same name. All 3 methods are having what there? Same name. But parameter list is what? Different parameter list. Parameter list is what there? Different parameters. So this representation is called as what there? Method overloading. But how to access them? How to get output from them? That we will see in object orientation. But the representation I'm telling there, what is method overloading? This is the meaning of this method overloading. Now understand it clearly. Method name is same or not? That is one thing. Exists in how many forms? No, 3 forms cannot. So that's the meaning of polymorphism. Now tell me, if add is available with only 2 integer addition, no, that one only we have to use. But if you want to perform addition operation with the float values, if you want to perform addition operation with the 2 string values, no flexibility. But if all the methods are available, then what we have to do? Either of these 3 forms we can use in our application. If you pass a string comma string as a parameters, no, third method will be executed. If you pass float comma float parameters, no, second method will be executed. If you pass 10 comma 20, first method will be executed. So now flexibility we are getting or not? So that's the meaning of polymorphism. Then here we are able to get what there? Flexibility. Clear. But still it is not our required punch. Let's move on to the punch here. Operator overloading. What is the meaning of this operator overloading? Observe carefully. This is our required point. If we declare any operator, one operator, if we declare an operator or any operator with more than one functionality, instead of saying that functionality, I want to say with more than one operation. If we declare any operator with more than one operation, then it is called operator overloading. Operator overloading. Then it is called as what there? Operator overloading. And the operator is called overloaded operator. And the operator is called as what there? Overloaded operator. Is it? Please recognize the point here. All of you are getting clarity on this. Tell me what is the point I said to you about this operator overloading? If we declare any operator with more than one operation, then it is called operator overloading. And the operator is called as what? Overloaded operator. Example I'm telling to you, try to recognize this clearly. What is this example here? Say for example, similar example, into A is equal to 10, into B is equal to 20, into C is equal to A plus B semicolon, into C is equal to A plus B semicolon. System doubted println of C. System doubted println in the sense displaying some data on the command prompt or console. In case of C and C++, printf, cout, these things are available. Similarly in Java, system.out.println. Okay, system.out.println of C. C in the sense like what the result of A plus B. That's okay, fine. Observe carefully. String str1 is equal to ABC. String str2 is equal to DEF. String str3 is equal to str1 plus str2. Now get system.out.println of str3. System.out.println of str3. Everybody understand this clearly. Now observe carefully. Into C is equal to A plus B. Here we have written or not? Into C is equal to A plus B. Here we have written or not? So here plus is for arithmetic addition operation. Arithmetic addition operation. Am I right or not? Now plus is performing what there? Arithmetic addition over the two values. Arithmetic addition operation. Here plus is for what there? Arithmetic addition operation. Alright. Now here output value is what there? What is that output here we are getting? System.out.println of C. A value 10, B value 20, 10 plus 20. Output is what there? 30. 30 is the value here we are getting. Similarly, now tell me, all of you understand it clearly. Right, sir. In this case, string str3 is equal to str1 plus str2. String str3 is equal to what there? str1 plus str2. Right, sir. str1 plus str2 in the sense here plus is for string concatenation operation. Here plus is for what purpose there? String concatenation operation. String concatenation operation. Okay. System.out.println of str3. Result is what there? ABC plus DEF. Both are going to be appended. ABC DEF. Output is what there? ABC DEF. Now understand it clearly. Here plus is for one operation. Here plus is for another operation, but plus the symbol is same. Operator is same, but more than one functionality is available or not? Operator is same, more than one functionality is available or not? So it is called as what there? Operator overloading. Here also I'm telling to you, plus is one thing, but exists in how many forms? No. Available in how many forms? No. Multiple forms are not. Available in multiple forms are not. Polymorphism. Operator overloading is representing what there? Polymorphism. Now is it flexible or not? When we want to perform arithmetic addition, to pass two integer values. When we want to perform string concatenation, provide two string variables, but symbol is single. But by using single symbol, we can perform more than one operation or not. So this is also be flexible. Flexibility here we are getting there. But at the same time, there is a drawback with this. When compared with the method overloading, operator overloading is getting some drawback. I will talk about the drawback. What is the drawback actually? See this point here. Now the point is operator overloading. Here we understood clearly. Now the point is what? In Java, operator overloading is not possible. In Java, operator overloading is not possible. Why? Because there are some reasons. Two reasons here I can give. What are the two reasons? Simple reasons only. One is it is a bit of confusion oriented feature. Why it is a confusion oriented feature? I'm giving clarity. One operator, two functionalities, two operations are okay. Two operators, four functionalities are okay. Think of it, 10 operators. Each operator has a 10 functionalities. Is it possible to trace which operator for which functionality? Understand my point? So definitely up to certain level, up to some threshold level, up to some level, we can recognize it, which operator is for which functionality. But once if we cross over that level, definitely it is a confusion oriented feature now. That's why I'm telling the point now, it's a bit of confusion oriented feature when we define more operations for more operators. For more operators, more operations, if we define no more number of operations, then automatically it's a bit of confusion oriented feature. Okay, you know already Java is a simple programming language. It should not allow confusion oriented features. Point number one. Point number two, operator overloading is a rarely used feature in Java applications. Java application development, not even Java application development, in the application development. It's very rarely used feature. If it is a frequently used feature, if it is a frequent requirement in application development, no, Java will not neglect it. Java will include it. It is a rarely used feature in the application development. That's why Java doesn't have any concentration over it. If it is a frequently used one, say for example, in outside entities are available. Entities must be represented in Java program frequently. Every entity is a class in Java. To represent that entities in Java programming, we are going to use classes, a frequent requirement. If it is like operator overloading is like a frequent requirement, no, Java should not neglect it. Java should include that. Java could include that in its programming part. So, but it is a rarely used feature, almost all dead in outside. No requirements are coming with operator overloading frequently. Existed operators of the Java, they are sufficient. No need to define extra functionalities for these operators. No, that's why Java doesn't have any concentration over its content clearly. Sir, are you getting my point or not? So this is exactly the meaning of like what there. Operator overloading is a rarely used feature in application development. That's why Java doesn't have any concentration over this particular content. That's it. They are the reasons why operator overloading is not available in Java. But interview will ask one more question to you. What question that interview will ask to you? Okay, fine. You said to us, operator overloading is not possible in Java. And I given an example for operator overloading is what there, this topic. Plus operator we have taken as an example, then that we have given as an example for operator overloading. At other side, you are saying that operator overloading is not possible in Java. But my question is, this code is possible in Java or not? Whatever the code I have shown that, is this code is possible in Java or not? Is this code is compilable or not? Compilation is possible or not for this code in Java? Let's see this. I think some of you might be thought of it not possible or maybe possible. Let me check this. Into A is equal to 10, into B is equal to 20, into C is equal to A plus B, system dot out dot println of C. Okay, that's okay, fine. Next one is string str1 is equal to ABC and string str2 is equal to DEF. Then after that, string str3 is equal to str1 plus str2. Then after this, system dot out dot println of str3. Right? Like this here we are taking. Now let me compile and execute this. If it is not possible in Java, then definitely we have to get what there compilation errors. If it is not possible in Java, then definitely we have to get what there compilation error. If it is possible in Java, no compilation error. If it is possible in Java, no compilation error. Understand it clear? Okay, right. Now observe carefully. Java C space test.java. No compilation error. Java space outputs we are getting 30 and ABCDEF. So what is the meaning of it now? Possible or not possible? Yes, it is possible. Just we can understand it is possible there. We can understand it clearly. So finally the point is what there it is possible. But here the question is what? If this code is possible in Java, how can you say operator overloading is not possible in Java? If this code is possible in Java, how can you say operator overloading is possible? No. Is it good or not? Understand my? Let them to play. Don't be scared. Let them to play. Send outside of send the remaining places. What's your name? Your name? Yeah, myself is teacher, right? Come on, come here, come here, come here. No problem. Come here. Yeah, you looks like hero today. Come onto my stage. Hmm. This side, this side. What's your name? Abhinav. You want to teach Java? Yeah, simple. What I am saying there, repeat it. That's enough. Everybody will learn Java from you today. What's your name? Abhinav. Abhinav or not? No, okay, fine. Yeah, come this side. Yeah, good. Today is a hero. Okay, fine, no problem. Now tell me. I'm telling some points there. Now tell me. Java is, come on. Java is grading, right? Yeah, my kid is there. My child, almost the same age. What are object-oriented features? 12 features you able to speak all features now. Yeah, continuously daily come to the class. I will learn Java. I will make you to learn Java to teach Java, right? Understand? What do you understand? Fine, fine. It's okay now. Yeah. You can play now, no problem. You can sit here. You can sit here, we can play, no problem. Okay? Hmm. Sit there, no problem. Okay, fine. What is your name? Hero. It's okay. Sit there, sit there. What is your name? Others. What you are studying? Seventh. What is Java? Perfect. Programming language. Then what? So he can understand Java now. Daily bring him. If no class is there, bring him to the class now. You can understand clearly, no problem. Java is a programming language, object-oriented programming language. What is it? What is an object? Memory block. Object is what? Memory block, where data will be stored. Perfect, right? Okay, tomorrow repeat to me. Tomorrow I will give another point now. Right, more to the point here. Good. Right, sir. In Java, operator overloading is not possible. Why? Because of two reasons. Okay. Already given that reasons now, but I given a question. What is that question I given there? this code is possible in Java, for example. If this code is possible in Java, if this code is possible in Java, but how can you say that operator overloading is not possible in Java? Interviewer, may I raise this point to you? So there we have to give answer for it. Understand it clearly? Okay, fine. Now the point is, listen carefully. For example, a simple example I'm telling you, observe carefully. I have a shop, one like what a general store. Some oil packets are available, right? You know already, right? Oil packets, sunflower oil or something else might be. Okay, some oil packets are there. Inside my home only we are running that shop. Okay. Unfortunately, on that day only 2 oil packets are remaining, but more customers are coming. What I said there, I thought of it. At my home also oil packets are required. So these 2 oil packets are sufficient at my home. Okay. But more number of customers are standing in front of me. They are asking oil packets. What I have to say? No stock for oil packets today. Tomorrow we can come and we can collect if it is possible. Otherwise, I can say that we are not selling any oil packets, but I have my sufficient. I'm keeping the board in outside is that no oil packets. Oil packets are out of stock. But already 2 oil packets are available with me or not. Similarly, what is the point I'm telling? No. Java, as per its internal requirement, as per Java internal requirement, Java made some of the predefined operators as a overloaded operators as per its requirement. That's my point here. As part of my house, how many oil packets are required? I kept them already. But to the customers, what I'm saying there, no oil packets. Similarly, how much operator overloading is required for Java internally? Java made already a required part of the operator overloading internally. But Java is not giving any option for the developers. Java is not providing any alternative for the developers to prepare operator overloading explicitly, to do operator overloading explicitly. For example, I'm telling there, how much operator overloading is required by Java. It has provided that much of operator overloading internally, but it has not provided any option for the developers to perform operator overloading in their own way. Whatever the operator overloading which is provided by Java, that must be used by developer only in their own way if they want to define their own operator overloading, but Java does not provide any environment for that operator overloading. So directly what I'm telling there, implicitly operator overloading is available in Java, but explicitly operator overloading is not possible in Java. I'll forget my point or not? Implicit operator overloading is possible, but explicit operator overloading is not possible in the case of Java. That's it. Now this is exactly the point here what I'm telling you. Clear cut information here now. So note kind of point here I'm telling there. Observe carefully in the note. As per Java internal requirement, Java made some of the predefined operators, like even I'm giving list of operators also, operators like plus comma, star comma, percentage comma, and so on, some of the operators as overloaded operators, as what they're overloaded operators. But Java has not provided any option for the developers to perform operator overloading explicitly. Right, sir. As per Java internal requirement, Java made some of the predefined operators like plus, star, personal, and so on as overload operators, but Java does not provide any option for the developers to perform operator overloading explicitly. So implicitly operator overloading is possible in Java, but explicitly operator overloading is not possible. Say for example, plus is a symbol, sir. Already two operations are provided. Arithmetic addition, concatenation, they are predefined, fixed, defined by Java. But for the same plus, if I want to provide another one, a subtraction, not possible. I want to define my own operation for plus, not possible. Why? Because Java has not provided that option to me. Java has provided option for plus is only two. What are the two? No, arithmetic addition and concatenation. In between these two only we can use. But in your own way, if you want to define operator overloading, that means extra operation for this plus operator, that Java does not provide for us an option for us, right? So there is no path for us to prepare our own operator overloading. Because of that reason, even though that code is possible, that is a predefined operator overloading only. That is not explicit operator overloading. Yes, sir, got it or not? Okay, leave this one here. This is exactly the point here we can understand clearly now. Okay, fine. Next one is after completion of this, another thing is like what the last point. Everybody understand this one? Last point, no? Ninth one, I think so. The difference is completed. Ninth difference I'm telling you. I need to complete even this one also. Then what is that point here? Right, sir. In a C and C++, in a C and C++, integers will take 2 bytes of memory, comma characters will take 1 byte of memory. Characters will take 1 byte of memory. But in Java, integers will take 4 bytes of memory, comma characters will take 2 bytes of memory. Of course, this is one of the interview question also in outside. But the difference I'm telling there, memory allocation for the primitive data types is varied from C, C++ to Java. In C and C++, integers will take 2 bytes of memory, characters will take 1 byte of memory. But in Java, integers will take 4 bytes of memory, characters will take what there? 2 bytes of memory. Sir, got it or not? Okay, fine. Now understand the point I'm telling there, direct point. Direct point, understand this point now. In C and C++, all of recognize this clearly. In C and C++, memory allocation for the primitive data types, memory allocation for the primitive data types is not fixed. In C and C++, memory allocation for the primitive data types is not fixed. It is a variable, and it is depending on the operating system which we use. Please all of you recognize my statement here, what I'm telling there. It is dependent on the operating system which we use. If we use Windows operating system, one type of memory allocation. If we use Linux operating system, another type of memory allocation. If we use like what there, Solaris operating system, another type of memory allocation for C and C++, for the primitive data types in C and C++. Moreover, in Windows operating system, 32-bit operating system, one type of memory allocation. 64-bit operating system, another type of memory allocation. Got or not? So it is totally variable. It is not. It is dependent on the operating system. It is not fixed. But in Java, listen carefully. In Java, memory allocation for the primitive data types, memory allocation for the primitive data types is fixed. But in the case of Java, memory allocation for the primitive data types is a fixed. It is a fixed irrespective of the operating systems which we used. Irrespective of the operating system which we used. Even in this direction also we can conclude that C and C++ are platform dependent, but Java is what their platform independent. Sir, all of you are getting my point or not? In C and C++, memory allocation primitive data types is not fixed. It is a variable. It is a dependent on the operating system which we use. But in the case of Java, memory allocation for the primitive data types is a fixed irrespective of the operating systems which we use. But what are the fixed memory allocations in the case of Java? Right, now I want to give some clarity. Byte is a primitive data type. For byte, 1 byte of memory. For short, 2 bytes of memory. Then for int 4 bytes of memory. Right, sir. For long, 8 bytes of memory. Right, sir. Now for float, now 4 bytes of memory. For double 8 bytes of memory. Right, sir. Byte, short, int, long, float, double. Next one is a for char, 2 bytes of memory. And for boolean 1 bit, not even byte, 1 bit. Observe carefully. These are the various memory allocations which are fixed in the case of Java. These memory allocations are what they're fixed in the case of Java. Yes, sir. All of you are getting it or not? Okay, fine. Now try to understand it clearly. Byte, short, int, long, float, double, char, boolean. For each and every data type, fixed memory allocations are available. We can use any of the operating systems. Immediately, we are getting one important interview question. What exactly the question here we are getting there? Important interview question is what there? In C and C++, 1 byte of memory is sufficient to represent characters. Then what is the requirement? Then what is the requirement for Java to assign 2 bytes of memory for the characters? One of the interview question here. Even I got this question as a first question in my interviews. When I completed my academics, I got this question as a first question. I'm repeating the same thing. In a C and C++, 1 byte of memory is sufficient to represent characters. Then what is the requirement for Java to assign 2 bytes of memory for characters? This is a question now. Answer is very simple. Try to understand it clearly. In a C and C++, all the characters are represented. In C and C++, all the characters are represented in the form of ASCII values. ASCII values. Some abbreviations are also available for ASCII, not required, no, but understand it. It's one of the character representation. ASCII is one of the character representation. So many character representations are available. ASCII is one of the character representation. UTF, UTF-8, UTF-16, Unicode are different character representations are available. C and C++ is using ASCII character representation. Okay. To store any ASCII value, 1 byte of memory is sufficient. 1 byte of memory is sufficient. That's it now. This is the meaning of like what they're asking. That's okay, fine. Next one is in Java, observe carefully, all the characters are represented in the form of Unicode values. All the characters are represented in the form of what their Unicode values, where Unicode were to represent or were to represent any Unicode value, 2 bytes of memory is required. Where to store any Unicode value, how much memory is required there? 2 bytes of memory is required. That's it. Then immediately here we are getting a question. What is that question here? We are getting there. Next question. No, observe carefully. What is Unicode and what is its requirement in Java? Again, this is one of the questions that we have to answer. What is Unicode and what is its requirement in Java applications? Everybody put more concentration here. Simple point. Unicode is one of the character representation is one of the character represented, in which way ASCII is available in the same way Unicode is one of the character representation. Okay. What is the specialty of it? It is able to represent, observe carefully, it is able to represent all the alphabet in all the natural languages. It is able to represent all the alphabet from all the natural languages. Like, what are the various natural languages? No, say for example, English, Hindi, then after that, some local languages also. Understand my point here? Maybe Chinese, Japanese, or maybe Telugu, and so on and so on. Any language, Italian language, and so on. Okay, fine. So watch. What is the advantage of it? It is able to represent all the alphabet from all the natural languages. So what is the advantage of it? Good. Now I am telling there, it is able to provide. It is able to provide these representations are able to provide. It is able to provide very good internationalization support in Java applications. It is able to provide very good internationalization support in Java applications. Internationalization support. Again, there is a question. What is this internationalization? What is the requirement of it? What is internationalization? What is internationalization? That's it, sir. Simple question. They are the connected questions that we have to understand. What is the meaning of internationalization? Observe carefully what I am telling to you. Everybody understand it, no? Say for example, I have a software product. I have a software project or product, whatever it may be. Customers are coming from India. Indians can speak English so that they can understand my product services. All my product services I provided in the form of English only. Everybody can understand English properly and they can use this language. That's okay, fine. But unfortunately, I find some of the customers from China. But Chinese customers are not aware about English. They know about only Chinese language. Some other customers are identified from Japan. Japanese customers are not aware about English. They know about only Japanese language. Italian, Germans, all these people are not aware about English. They are strong on their local languages only. So they are expecting my product services in their local languages. But I provided my services in what? English only. But I need to provide my product services in all the other local languages or not? Their languages or not? My customer nativity I have to maintain or not? My customer native languages I have to represent in my application or not? So what I have to do? Can I design a separate application for each and every language? How many applications I am going to prepare? Tomorrow, some other customer from some other company, he don't know, from other country, he don't know about English, he knows about their local language. How I can prepare my again entire application in that local language? No? How many applications I have to prepare if it is the case? 1,000 languages are available throughout the world. 1,000 applications, same application, 1,000 times in a different language. Is it possible? It's not the right solution. Then what is the right solution? Application should be single. But my application recognize the customer nativity. My application should provide that customer nativity. In their customer nativity only, my application should provide its services. My application should know what is the customer locality. As per the customer locality only, my application must provide its services. Providing, identifying customer locality, providing services with respect to the customer locality is called as internationalization service. The service is called as what there? Internationalization. So the point what I'm telling there, answer here I'm providing to you, try to understand it. Designing Java applications as per the customer local or maybe as per the users local conventions is called designing Java applications as per the users local conventions is called internationalization. The process is called as what there? Internationalization. All right, sir. Designing Java applications as per the user's local convention is called as what their internationalizations. One simple example, I want to say that if we take, for example, Google, Google search, if we identify this, at bottom here we can understand different languages are available. Am I right or not? But this is a Google service. Search engine is a Google service. Different languages. Hindi might be some different languages. No? By default, it is in English only. For example, if we click on Hindi, entire page is converted to Hindi language. For example, if I click on Kannada, entire page will come to like what their Kannada language. If I click on like what their Marathi, there we are able to get that content in what their Marathi. Telugu here we are able to get. Right or not? So what is the meaning of it now? Google is providing its services even to the local users or not, even to the remote users or not. Understand my point here? So this is nothing but what their internationalization. Now tell me, if I click on Telugu, your Telugu letters must be represented or not? If I click on English, English letters must be represented or not? If I click on Kannada, Kannada letters must be represented or not? Please recognize my point now. Now tell me, all the natural languages, all the alphabets must be represented in our program or not? Is it possible with ASCII values? No. ASCII values are not representing other language. It is representing only English representations there now. But I want to represent all other languages alphabets. I want to represent all other natural languages alphabets. For that purpose only we are using what their Unicode representations. Unicode is able to represent any language, any alphabet. So for that it must require how many bytes of memory? 2 bytes of memory. So internationalization support is very good with Unicode values only. That's why because of these reasons Java is providing very good internationalization support part of its applications. That's it, sir. Now these are the various points here we understood clearly. Overall, what topic here we completed here? Differences between Java and others. This topic we completed. Now the next topic is like what are the Java features? That's the next topic. Just as a matter of one class, all the features, whatever the features are available, half of the features are already covered here. And the difference between Java and others, remaining half we are going to understand. That's probably tomorrow we are going to complete it. No, maximum weekdays of time, week or maybe exactly 10 days of time, week to 10 days of time. I'm going to continue 11:30 class also along with the 10 o'clock class. Without failure, we have to attend both the classes now. After 10 days of time, you will attend only continuously only 10 o'clock class there. By that, we are able to get some clarity, right? Right, sir. After some topics inside the core Java, I'll start advanced Java at 11:30. I will give that schedule when I'm going to start advanced Java classes, right? That's all for today. We'll meet on tomorrow. Tomorrow at 10 o'clock, we are going to understand the content. Thank you. Thanks so much. Yeah, guys, then video recordings are provided for everybody. Even for 11:30 people also will get video recordings from 10 o'clock batch. Whatever the videos we are providing them. Everybody will get that videos recordings. Don't worry for it.
Sir, I am coming from 20 kilometers far, sir.
Hmm.
Just I took Java basic package.
Hmm.
So Oracle and UI classes in evening.
Uh-huh.
For day class, that classes start up to 4 o'clock.
Okay, it's a problem for you. So what we have to
No, that's only I'm asking. Any solution is there?
yeah, otherwise then if it is difficult for you to stay here, no, then wait for morning batches, no. Morning also they will start UI technologies and other classes. Maybe just if you wait 15 to 20 days of time, I may plan for it. Definitely, I'll ask them to start class at morning time.
If I will bring lunch here, I can. If
Come in.
I will bring my lunch,
Hmm.
so
Yeah, happily. Why not? And water support is there and everything is possible. Yeah, we can. But if you have patience, if you want to sit here up to the time, yeah, I can do that.
said int size and the string size are bytes.
What's it?
Sizes, sir.
Yeah,
That minus 127 to plus 128.
that is a range. Range is for the data types now, not sizes. No, range for the data. For example, byte b is equal to is there. For b variable, what values you have to assign? Their range of values will come. Minus 128 to plus 127. Yeah, come.
Sir, Unicode లో మనం only 2 bytes
అసైన్ చేస్తాం. క్యారెక్టర్ 2 bytes, ఇంటీజర్ 4 bytes. ఒకసారి అర్థమైంది నాకు. ఇంటీజర్ లో మ్యాక్స్ వాల్యూ ఎంత ఉంటుంది రేంజ్ లో తీసుకున్నప్పుడు? అట్లా క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేసినా కూడా ఇంత వాల్యూ వస్తుంది. అంత వాల్యూ మనం 2 bytes లో పెట్టచ్చు? పెట్టలేము. అట్లని కాదు, అంటే నేనేమంటా క్యారెక్టర్ కి, నేను సింగిల్ క్యారెక్టర్ కి 2 bytes కావాలి. ఎక్కడ కూడా సింగిల్ డిజిట్ తీసుకున్నాం అనుకో, అట్లా ఆటోమేటిక్గా అది 2 characters లోకి వెళ్ళిపోద్ది. అట్లా నువ్వు ఇట్లా తీసుకునే పని అయితే ఆ మెమరీ సైజ్ లో ఎంత, ఇప్పుడు నంబర్ డైరెక్ట్ తీసుకున్నా కూడా దాని ఇంటర్నల్ గా బైట్స్ రిప్రజెంటేషన్ లోకి వెళ్ళిపోద్ది, బైనరీ రిప్రజెంటేషన్. ఆ బైనరీ రిప్రజెంటేషన్ లో పెట్టేదానికి ఎంత మెమరీ అసైన్ అవుతుందో అంత మెమరీ ఇస్తుంది ఇన్ ద ఫార్మ్ ఆఫ్ లైక్ వాట్ ఐమ్ టెలింగ్ యూనిక్ కోడ్స్. అట్లా రిప్రజెంట్ అవుతుంది. కానీ నీకు ఇక్కడ క్యారెక్టర్ 2 తీసుకున్నాం కదా, ఇంటీజర్ 4 bytes అంటే ఇంటీజర్ రిప్రజెంట్ చేయాలంటే ఇక్కడ మనకేం చేస్తాం, నంబర్స్ ఎక్కువ ఉండొచ్చు కదా. మిన్ వాల్యూ మ్యాక్స్ వాల్యూ క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేసుకుంటే మిన్ వాల్యూ ఆఫ్ కోర్స్ తక్కువ ఉండొచ్చు, మ్యాక్స్ వాల్యూ ఎక్కువ ఉండొచ్చు. కానీ అట్మోస్ట్ మనం తీసుకునే కేసు కదా, ఈ ఇంటీజర్ వాల్యూ మొత్తం పెట్టేదానికి మనకి ఎన్ని బైట్స్ కావాలి? 2 bytes సరిపోతుంది. కంపల్సరీ 4 bytes కావాలి. అంటే యూనికోడ్ రిప్రజెంటేషనే, కానీ ఈ నంబర్ మొత్తం అకామిడేట్ చేయాలంటే 4 bytes కావాలి. అందుకని అక్కడ వేరియేషన్ వస్తుంది. క్యారెక్టర్ కి ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ నేను బులియన్ తీసుకున్నా, ఎంత ఉంటుంది? మరి దాని మినిమం చెప్పలేం కదా. అట్లా డిపెండ్స్ ఆన్ ది డేటా. అట్లానే 2 bytes అంటే క్యారెక్టర్ కి. ఇక్కడ నేను తీసుకున్న క్వశ్చన్ కూడా చాలా క్లియర్గా ఉంది. ఇన్ జావా వాట్ ఈస్ ద రిక్వైర్మెంట్ టు 2 bytes ఆఫ్ మెమరీ ఫర్ క్యారెక్టర్. అది నేను బులియన్ గురించి మాట్లాడితే అక్కడ 1 bit కదా సిచ్యువేషన్. అట్లా అట్లా కాదు. థ్యాంక్ యూ. Guys, and yeah, tell me, Vishal, so now tell me, uh, anything else where we got to conclusion for our questions and doubts? Yeah, Prajwal, then we can ask the questions there. Then I'm waiting for your questions only. Here I'm watching this content. Prajwal, then SSC operators. What is this SSC operator not possible? I'm not getting it. Yeah. Right. It's okay. Fine. Yeah, Prajwal, we can type the content here. Video recordings you will get, sir. Then 10 o'clock class video recordings also we are able to get as a separate mail, as a separate link. You are able to get it. Don't worry. Okay. Right. Hmm. 4 o'clock. If time is possible, you can. No problem. లేదు ప్యారల్ నేర్చేసుకోండి, మీకు టైం సేవ్ అవుతుంది. దానికి దీనికి రిలేషన్ ఏం లేదు. నో రిలేషన్ బిట్వీన్ యూఐ టెక్నాలజీస్ అండ్ జావా. Along with Java, we can learn UI technologies and Aragil wherever at any point. If it is started, you can start directly. Okay, no issues. Yeah, guys, then that's fine. Shall we meet on tomorrow? Sir, what is the purpose of class name as a variable? No, then it's not like any purpose. Just testing point of view, we are checking it. Even we are not going to use any class name as a variable inside the Java, but it is possible. In Java, testing point of view, it is possible. That point only we are saying that. But particular requirements will not come. It is possible to use a predefined class name as a variable, as an identifier in Java. Only for testing point of view, it is possible. Otherwise, it is not possible. No need to think about it. Okay. Right. ఆహా, ఎవరు? కొల్లారపాలెమా? అరే తెలుసు నాకు. ఒక్క నిమిషం. Yeah, that's okay, guys. Then we'll meet on Monday. Sorry, tomorrow. Tomorrow at 10 o'clock we have to attend for the sessions, right? Already I given the 10 o'clock link to everybody, right? Our admin people have sent it. In the case if it is not, if you are not getting the 10 o'clock link, just contact with your admin people. They'll provide that link to you. Okay. Thank you. Thanks a lot, guys. Yeah. Thank you.